This is a tutorial on landing page creations, as we have actually discussed in our previous class or training on our Google Meet. So I just want to actually do a summary of whatever things that we have done on Google Meet. I want to do the tutorial here so that every person that did not follow can be able to follow up immediately. So this particular thing that is here, all this thing that is here is the link that we used. That's the places that we actually accessed on the training. So I'm going to actually, this is a story on how to create a landing page, a very responsive one, and yeah, a very responsive landing page actually. So I'm going to show you the one I've created, and I'm going to create a new one, and all those things is going to run up with this particular links that are here. I'm going to drop it on the description of this video for you to be able to access all those links and use it and do whatever things we are going to do here. So I want to actually come to this particular place. Okay, I think here I would like to open a new tab and know whether I can get the link of the one that we have actually done before. Is okay. Let me just type the link direct. https housing dot app. Let's check it out. This is the one that we have actually done. This is what I did for clients at ESUT. So the ESUT Housing, Enugu State University of Science and Technology. So here is the place you can come and book your lodge. As you can come. Sorry, in this particular thing. So you can come here and choose your, this is a landing page. When you come to this place, you can choose the faculty that you want to, maybe say a newcomer that does not know much about ESUT. If you are coming, maybe you are in the faculty of engineering, you can choose that your faculty is engineering. So this particular thing just to solve a problem of what I don't know which location to get lodge that will be convenient for me in my faculty in ESUT. So a person can just come and choose faculty of engineering, then choose the location that the person wants to actually choose. If you are in ESUT, maybe you can know about all these particular things. So maybe let's choose OBGES. So when you choose OBGES, it's going to tell you how many minutes work you can walk from from your OB, that's the front gate you are getting your lodge to the Faculty of Engineering. And you can be able to choose the types of house that you want, which is can be self-contained or self-contained. I will choose new self-con. It tells you the price range. Then from the price range, you can be able to get your budget. Let me just say my budget is 350, and there you put in your full name, scan, and there put in your phone number. This is not my phone number in case. When you click on reserve, it's going to actually take you to WhatsApp. When I click, it's not going to take me because I freeze my WhatsApp, so it's not going to detect any WhatsApp here. So that is the landing page we created. So let's proceed to how we can create another one. So the tools we are going to be using here is, first of all, ChatGPT. We are going to use ChatGPT, and the reason for using ChatGPT to generate our code for our landing page. Then we are going to use OpenDrive. OpenDrive is a software or a website where you can store in your files like your pictures, your documents. So, and the OpenDrive is just like a Google Drive actually. So, but the difference between OpenDrive and Google Drive is that what OpenDrive has the feature of you getting the what is actually happening. Why is okay? Sorry, this is landing page. So OpenDrive has the permission for you to get the link and upload it on your website in case you want to do it that way. Now, this is what I mean. You can be able to, when you tap long press on any particular picture, you can click on the links, and you can be able to get these links here. This is one of those links. So Or let me just copy this link now. I'm going to show you what you're going to do with it. Let me copy the first link, which is the rice, and paste here. Okay. Let me come and copy the second link. So you are going to see how we are going to use all these images for our thing. So let me copy this one, which is aperture, and copy it, copy, and what, paste here. Now let me copy another one. Let's just do for porridge. Okay, let's remove, let's do for porridge actually. So what I'm based on my restaurant is what is local food. So actually what I'm going to do here is what I'm going to actually create a restaurant landing page where people can see my local food I sell, and what can be able to access the local food by booking the local food directly from the landing page. So in case you want to upload any of all those pictures, you can click on this place to be able to upload any picture that you want to upload. When you upload it, it will just come here. So in case you want to create a folder, this is where you create your folder. Click on the plus, you can create a folder. I just created this folder for the landing page. So I think let me just put the third one, third link that I copied. Okay, so now I would like to copy these three links here. I'm still going to drop all these links on our description of the video so that you can be able to access it. That's a link to the images. So now let's go to ChatGPT and generate our code. So what we are going to be doing here, we are going to be using HTML language, which is a hypertext markup language for creating your front end. So, or let's just use HTML Bootstrap. Okay, let me just ask ChatGPT to generate me a HTML and Bootstrap responsive HTML slash Bootstrap slash Bootstrap page. Okay, that way I have to cut the video to actually write everything. So this is what I just wrote. Generate me responsive HTML Bootstrap page for my restaurant. Let it have header, and then on the body of the page, describe my restaurant, which deals on local food and delivery system and location. Then again, on the another section of the body, put all my local food, rice, porridge, and abacha. Each food will have a block with pic, name of the food, description, price box, all these things you are going to see. So I gave it this picture to be able to what, to be able to put it on the each particular of those particular page, or I mean on those particular block of my food. So when the buttons click, when users click, when button click, when user click the button will pop up, sorry, click button will pop up for users. Let me just say for that button will pop up for users to put their name, phone number, then click submit. It will take it to the WhatsApp. Okay, let's just come here and specify whether user can choose quantity and below, and order button below. So this is what we have actually given. This is the prompt we have given our ChatGPT. Let's know how we can be able to create it for us. Okay, this is it. Now it has taken. Actually, I have generated one before, so it's taking what I have actually generated. Name Masinachi, which is what Joseph Favor, the name of Joseph Favor. It has taken the name again to generate me another one. Let's know how this one will go. So don't copy unless everything has actually generated. And we can be able to copy this. When we copy it, let's go and test it on our W3 school, which I've actually showed you the link on this. So W3 school is a place, it has a built-in online code editor where you can test your code. So I'm going to select all these things and put the new code I just generated. This is the new code I generated. This is the one that is at default, that's showing us this particular thing. So I will put it here and run to know how everything looks. Okay, mass energy, this local dish. Okay, this is rice, this is yam porridge, this is my abacha. So remember how I put all those things from what? From my, okay, after, let's just test whether the thing can work. Then do this, then we click order, then we prompt your name, delivery location. So everything is working fine. So I want us to what? To deploy this particular thing on our, to deploy it on our GitHub. So after we are done with what? Getting our image link here, generating our page from the ChatGPT and testing it on our W3 school to know whether the thing works. Then we proceed towards to our GitHub. When you type github.com, it's going to ask you to what? It's going to ask you to log in. So when you log in, the first place it will take you is this particular place. And then here I'm going to create a repository, a new repo. So what we call repository, as I have told you before in the training that we had, repository is just like folder. It's just like what? It's just like a folder, or what again do they call it? Just your folder. Folder is a simple thing I can use to describe it for you. So all these things you are seeing here is what? My folder. If you, as you can see, this is ASUS housing, which I showed you at the beginning of this video. This one is the one we created before, that's the mass synergy, but I'm going to create another one, another repository, so that we can be able to fine tune whatever things we are going to do. So let me just put this thing in a desktop mode, because many things are not showing here. So I will put it in a desktop mode, and when I put it in a desktop mode, it can be able to show me this new repo or this plus. You can create it using this plus, which is create new repository, or you can click this particular new to create it. So I'm going to click on new. So when you click on new repo, it's going to ask you to put the repository name. Make sure you put the name. Let me just type in JF restaurant. Now I will, don't give gap please, for so that it can be accessible. So you can put the description of the Joseph Avon restaurant. So that is it. So you can make this repo to be private or public. I will choose it to be private. That's a choose whether other can see your repository or not. So I don't want any other person to see it apart from me. So I'm going to click on what? Create repository. You can leave it to be public so that anyone can access it and copy your code. So this is it, and when we have created it, it's actually created. And if you view this particular place, you can see the thing is here, which is JF restaurant is here. So with the other ones we have created, when okay, now after you have created a new repository, this which is folder, the repository is just like your folder. Inside your folder you have in an image file, you can have a PDF file. When you click on the PDF file, it will pop up for you to read. So what you are reading there is what is actually utilizing a system browser. So what we want to do here is what? Everything we have been doing before, which is what? Generating our code, testing it. This thing that we actually, and what, and nobody else can access it. Hope you're getting it. So all these things we did here is, I'm sorry, it's only me that can access it, sorry, and nobody else can access it. So we need to put it so that what, every person can access it from any location or any part of the country. So that is what we are trying to do here. So I just generated the page, which is local now. So I need to make it to be what? To be global, so that any person can access it. Just like if I copy this link here and send to anyone, ASUS housing now, and send to anyone, the person can be able to access it any place the person is. So that's what we are trying to do here. So we have actually gotten our code from ChatGPT. So we have created a repository on our GitHub. Sorry. Okay, so now we need to create a file. If you check the file that is in your phone, your PDF on your phone, you will discover that what is only you that can access the PDF. Nobody can use his or her phone or device or laptop and access it. It's only you that can access it. So for you to make it to be global, you can what? You can be able to go to any let me just say, when you put it on your open drive and copy the link as I have shown you before, you can be able to share it to people to go and access it and download it. So that's it for you. So a place where you downloaded the PDF is means that what it is hosted there, so that what it can be global. So what we are trying to do is to host this our file, or host our what our landing page to be global. We have generated it to be local, so we need to host it to be global. So here we need to what you need to create a new file. That is under this repository JF restaurant, we can create a new file. You can create file or you can upload existing file as you have seen there. So but we need to what we need to create a new file, and it will pop us to this particular place where we can put our content. So the name of our file is going to be what? Index. It must be index. Index is going to be what? Is going to be the first thing that we show when user index.html. Remember, we asked it to generate a HTML page for us. So here I'm going to paste the code that we have actually copied. You know, when we copy the code, so no need to actually explain everything. You see how the thing works. You don't need to know how the code works. Sorry, actually, you need to just go and view to know whether it's functioning the way you gave the prompt to your ChatGPT. So I'm going to click on commit changes. So when you click on commit changes, it's going to ask you to what to commit the change to this particular social file. We say yes. Okay. Okay, now this our file has been saved. So when we go to JF restaurant, this is it. Is this is the index.html. It's inside a folder called JF restaurants. This index is inside the folder called JF restaurants, which we have created before. So you can follow up the tutorial to know how we create it, which I've actually shown you. So the next thing for us to do is to deploy this particular of our website, because this thing is not already hosted. It does not have a link where a person can view it. What you're getting is, so we need to deploy it to our hosting to make it global. Everyone can see it. For us to do it, we are going to use a platform called Vercel. Vercel.com is the place where you can deploy your GitHub folder to and turn it into a website. So here I'm going to click on deploy. Once you type into this particular place, we have deploy. When you click on deploy, it's going to actually once your GitHub is logged in here on your browser, so when you have logged in on your GitHub, you don't need to log in again here. Just click on deploy. When you click on deploy, it's going to pop up this. Okay, let's wait. So it's going to ask you whether you want to import GitHub repository or GitLab or Bitbucket. All these GitLab, Bitbucket is just like GitHub, but what we have is GitHub. So I'm going to click on GitHub. Okay, this is what it just showed me. So it automatically gets my GitHub account, and as you can see, everything that is here is what is the folder we have created. We have imported this one before, we have imported this one and this one. So here we need to import this particular one, which is JF restaurants we just created now. So for us to import it, just click on import. Okay, when we click on import, it's going to ask us all those things. Leave everything that is here and go directly and click on deploy. So for you to know about all those things that are here, you can contact me. I will tell you in case you are doing advanced work. That's when all those things are needed. But for now, you just need to what, to click on deploy because you are doing just a simple project. So everything has been deployed automatically. Congratulations, you just deploy a new project to this. So I need, okay, now this is how everything looks as you can see from the preview. So when I continue to the dashboard, for me to be able to get the link to this particular website. So sorry, as you can see, this is our website, and there this is the link to our website, which we can copy immediately. Copy the link. When we copy the link, we can be able to what, we can be able to go to, come here and there, paste it on the browser. So, and when we paste it, we can be able to access it, So now let's check how the thing works. This is, we specialize in delicacy, firstly Nigerian made meal. So a person can come here and say how many plates, that's quantity the person, maybe 2 plates or 3 plates. Me, I can, let me choose 5 plates because I like eating. So 5 plates is, will be okay for me. So when I click on this, it's going to ask me to enter my name, which is going to be Chris Ken, my phone number, then my location, Lagos. Then let me click on submit order. When we click on submit order, it's going to actually prompt to take this thing to, you can see now it's going to take all these things towards to the WhatsApp number we have given this particular place. I mean, this WhatsApp number that we have given our ChatGPT to generate is going to take all this data that I have put and send to the WhatsApp number. If you are the one that owns the WhatsApp, you can be able to know when somebody booked, the phone number of the person, the location of the person. You call the person and tell the person how far you booked my what food, when are we delivering and all those and all that. So the reason why it's not showing is because I placed my WhatsApp. I didn't want distraction for this particular tutorial. So that's how everything is. You can generate any page that you want, any way you want it. It can generate. So that's how you can do it. So you can use this link now and what, go to your TikTok and place it as an ad, as I have shown you on the TikTok ad. So you can place it as an ad there. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and also to like the video.